Alright everybody, this is Fuego Muy. I'm back with another video, and for today what I got planned is we're going to be reacting to some Blind posts. So if you're not aware, Blind is a platform that different tech employees use, and pretty much what it is like an anonymous board where you can just post your thoughts, inner dialogues, just whatever you want to say. You pretty much can talk crap about other companies, vent whatever crazy ideas you want to get off your chest. It's just a whole bunch of craziness happens on Blind, to be honest. And today we're going to be looking at it and reacting to it all. Yeah, I'm going to put my viewpoints on a couple posts, and yeah, just if you have other ideas and stuff like that, leave a like, leave a comment, all that stuff down below. And before I forget, don't forget to like and comment onto this video, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, all that stuff. I don't know, I guess I'm really becoming a YouTuber now. I'll practice that a little bit more, but yeah. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got today. All right. Hedge fund or Series C startup. That seems interesting. Let's click on that one. Okay, posting this for a friend. Yeah, okay. Hedge fund, quant engineering manager, developing quantitative models and managing multiple funds for small hedge fund. Bonus would be single-digit percentage of annual fund performance. Ooh, single-digit percentage of annual fund performance. That could be really good, especially if it's a good fund. Has high interest in role. Okay. Series C startup, senior software engineer. Okay. Decently well-funded startup, fairly straightforward work, but uncertain about future of business / funding. All right, that's a decision to make. So the first one, you're a manager. The other one, you're a senior engineer. Oh, okay, and here's the comp details. So for the engineering manager, you're making $195K base. In California, the series startup making $195K base with $50K in equity. I mean, they're totally leaving out the single-digit percentage in the annual fund performance in terms of this equity. So I would go with that personally. I'm gonna hit the vote here. Let's see what the result is. Hedge fund. Yep, so pretty much what I thought. It's pretty much how I thought it was going to be honest. Okay, so a big part of Blind is the fact that in order to join the platform, you have to join using your work email. So that way, all right, so 57 to 35. All right, so as you can see now, people can respond depending on, their ideas and whatnot. And as you see next to each post, you see next to each user's post, you see the company that they're posting, that they're a part of. And the reason for that, because on Blind, when you join, you have to join using your work email. That way you're verified as, oh, I work at this company. And it kind of created this meta where, like, based off the company that you work at and, maybe your total comp, which means total compensation, people's viewpoints are perceived as more important, and people are just more ragged on because of that. But yeah, they just get more like a blind respect if you work at the certain companies or have a high total comp. All right, let's see some of these comments. How recently did they raise funding? I'd be concerned about their ability to raise more if they raise a ton at an absurd valuation during the pandemic. That's a good point. That is truly a good point. A year and a half ago, absurd valuation. So pretty much the exact thing that he's afraid of, except that their valuation at least cut in half. Damn. Okay. So, all right. So they raised money when they had a high valuation, but now it's been cut in half. Well, not good. Bonus would be single-digit percentage annual fund. Sounds really attractive. I was thinking the same Amazon. All right, let's see what Mongo got. Series C equity could end up being worth nothing. Facts. While low single-digit sounds more tangible. Easy to hedge funds quant role. I agree. Usually, you don't see many people going between these kinds of options, in my opinion. From what I've found, it's like usually if you're going the quantitative route, you're usually not going for engineering. Especially like if it comes to say like web or full stack or back, if you took the time to learn quant as as part of the discipline, usually you focus on that instead of competing offers between both. So his friend is in a very interesting position. Let's see. Let's look at most read. What we got here? All right. Careers most likely to be automated away. Let's do that one. Careers most likely to be automated away. Let's see. All right. Which careers are most likely to be? I only got 6 comments. How is this? I guess it's most read, not most commented. Which careers are most likely to be fully / mostly automated away with LLMs? All right. So we got medicine. I don't think so. Law. Software engineering. I think there is an argument for software engineering being like automated away. I think a lot of the copy paste CRUD stuff, I think that will be automated away, which kind of hurts, I think, entry level makes it harder to become entry level, I think. But unfortunately, yeah, non-software engineering. So, I mean, that's like what? Just everything that's not software engineering? Like what? That sounds like a huge bucket. Marketing. Okay. Product management, other. I don't think marketing is as simple because marketing means appealing to the human mind. You know, what are humans interested in? So I think that's a little bit more nuanced. Sure, you can get, I think, a model to get some of the results based off of, you know, just previous experience that we can train it on, but it's not going to be intuitive. It's not going to be able to foresee future trends or come up with new creative ideas, I think. Others is crazy. I don't know. It's actually a good question. But I think if I had to choose out of these four, well, I'm not counting non-software engineering. Out of medicine, law, software engineering, and marketing, and product management, I'll probably say software engineering. Product management, I think that still has a human touch to it. Because like, to be a good product manager, you have to know what is in the product and what features or what things you can add to the product to make it better. And I'm not sure how exactly you teach that to an AI. That doesn't seem something that's teachable. So I'm gonna go with software engineering. Let's see what everyone else thinks. They think law. Interesting, law. I don't know. I feel like law, you have to be able to explain your viewpoint. I mean, I guess you could build off of like previous case findings and things like that. But you know what? I'm not a lawyer, so very interesting that blinds think law. Honestly, it's not interesting because it's interesting that software engineering is second because usually, since there's so many engineers on blind, they see themselves as all important and so smart, so powerful, so interesting, and like, oh, we're the best, pretty much. So usually software engineering is never one of the top ones. All right, none will be eliminated. AI will be productivity boosted with new AI tools. Software engineering is less likely than people think. The more a career relies on memorization and recall, more likely to be automated. I do agree with this sentence. The more a career relies on memorization and recall, the more likely it is to be automated. I 1000% agree with this. Like, computers are really good at doing that. Much better than humans could ever be. Medicine, for example, is already pretty automated. Doctors have been using AI diagnosis for a long time. Also, by the time SWE audit is improving, leading to the singularity. Leading to the singularity. Ooh. Actually, let me do a quick search before I say what the singularity is. Singularity. Let's look. Alright, the technological singularity is a hypothetical future point in time at which technological growth becomes uncontrollable and irreversible, resulting in unforeseen changes to human civilization. I thought it was like something like where technology becomes smarter or more intelligent than humans or something like that. I thought that was a good way to describe it. But yeah, think of the singularity as like Skynet, you know? When we have like this AI that's smarter than us and trying to kill people. Let's look at this one, just got laid off. That's always a sad post, when you get laid off. Yeah, let's check that one out. Alright, just got laid off, let's check it. Honestly relieved that it's finally over. It was a stressful environment and it wasn't suited for me. He said, man, I'm glad. I don't need this job. Perfect. Although, there's now the stress of getting a new job. That is a fact. I don't have to deal with the terrible work there anymore. Would love a referral if anyone's hiring for DAs. What should I do next? I think you should go on vacation, bro. Yeah, we're gonna go for a get drunk tonight. Yeah, you enjoy yourself, my brother. Enjoy yourself. There's like no comments. Why? All right. I think the best part about Blind are the comments. So let's find something with a lot of comments. Okay, let's look at this. DoorDash ridiculous offer. See what we got. All right, got an offer today from DoorDash for an E4 role. All right, E4 is about mid-level. So E3 would be entry, E4 is mid, E5 you get into senior, E6 like manager, E7 and above, that's like director, like, you know, that's really high up. Think of Jeff Dean when you get to like E7 and above. Got an offer, and why it starts at 3? I don't know, don't ask me. I've wondered that question many times. Okay, got an offer today from DoorDash for an E4 role. TC is 210 in Sunnyvale. Whoa. Okay, so for a little point of reference, I'm in the New York City area, so I'm not all the way familiar with all of the California or West Coast locations, even though I love California. But that being said, I am familiar in the fact that usually pay grades are based off of high cost of living, medium cost of living, low cost of living. And both New York and a lot of the California locations fall into that same high cost of living pay band and at pretty much virtually all companies. But yeah, so let's keep going. Total comp is $210K in Sunnyvale. I told the recruiter that this was laughable, as I was making $190K in Austin for a laid-back company with no state income tax and a pretty affordable city. Is it just DD or is the market really tanking? Okay, not gonna lie, when it said ridiculous offer, I was looking on the positive side. I thought it meant he was getting such a great offer that's ridiculous. Not like, oh, I'm getting such a ridiculous offer, like, I'm sad. Yeah, sucks for this guy. But, I mean, E4, 210, I would say that's kind of low, personally. Yeah, I would say that's kind of low. Especially if he's already making 190K in Austin. And, like, the second he moves to Sunnyvale, like, the cost of living just rises so much. It wouldn't be a good move for him. Let's see what the comments think. 2 more years with 5% federal funds rate and grocery chains will be paying more than prestigious tech. What? Oh man, okay. Are gonna be great. Yeah, blue balls fuck, I agree. Alright, this guy says, no need to laugh. People like past offer is not what you want. I don't agree with this necessarily. I mean, I'm glad he's sharing it because I think one of the positives of Blind is that you really have that market transparency. Without Blind, most engineers wouldn't know what the going rate is in the market for certain roles or certain experience levels. But with Blind, you can actually see what other people are making, what other people are getting offers for. And they can take that into their negotiations and become a better negotiator because they have this information. Alright, yes, be a polite little slave and they probably interviewed for months. Facts. The expectation I set right by the recruiters for to call out, blah, blah, blah. A lot of times you will ask for like a pay range for your total comp. Especially now, there's a little bit more transparency on that point. I think federally. But anyway, a lot of companies are required, at least in New York City, they're required to post the range for their job. So yeah, that makes it a little easier. Okay, all right, let's skip that. All right, let's see this. Reddit employees. All right, Reddit employees, how's the protest going there? So pretty much the thing with Reddit is they plan on charging consumers of their APIs, which is something that they haven't done in the past. And I got a lot of people pissed off. So a lot of the subreddits, a lot of really popular subreddits have gone dark, which pretty much means they closed off the subreddit so no one can access it. Or at least if you're not a member, you can't access it. And yeah, huge amount of publicity and controversy. Yeah. All right, so let's get back into the post. Reddit employees, how's the protest going there? Big traffic impact. Discussions about changing course. Couldn't get 2 shits. What's the most prestigious response for Reddit as a company? Prestigious response is very interesting. Dumbest protest ever. A bunch of babies proving that they can only go 2 days without their crack pipe. GitLab, you're wildin'. I don't know about this one. Alright, let's open it up. Serious, have you ever used Reddit before? It was extremely massive. The post of party parent changes are basically awful. Official Reddit app absolutely sucks. I wouldn't say the Reddit app sucks. I mean, I definitely use it. I've never tried any of the third-party apps. You know, I would be willing to give them a try. It looks like I gotta try it in the next 15 days before they all get shut down. Works fine for me. Barely notice the subs that are blacked out are missing, blah, blah, blah. Plain subs agree to go dark indefinitely. These subs will go to bad. Those users want their fake karma that doesn't do shit. It isn't just about the app. Most subreddits are using bots or automated. I do find it funny that Reddit is, I mean, they're trying to monetize, which makes sense, but they're doing something that so negatively impacts such a great, large part of their community. And I can't imagine, at least for the smaller apps, that they're making so much money off of them. I think definitely any enterprise apps that are using their API services charge for sure, but I can't imagine the smaller apps really making that much of a fuss. I don't think they should have did such a blanket billing. Maybe just focus on the bigger ones, the whales as they call them in finance. All right, look at am I getting fired? That one's kind of funny usually, I think. All right, am I getting fired? Manager 3 levels above me, head of department, scheduled a private 15-minute meeting on my calendar with no guest list and forwarding titled confidential business update. I have literally never talked to him. I'm not gonna lie, just starting off with that does not seem like a good sign. Yeah, getting a surprise meeting that you have no knowledge of beforehand from someone much senior than you. Yeah, that's usually a sign of the end. Am I getting fired? If so, please DM relevant referrals. I'm a seasoned business analyst, comfortable with SQL, Python, type below, and intermediate programming. Update 1. The other analyst on my team is also in the meeting at the exact same time. Damn. No other analysts are and our immediate manager isn't. Okay. Update 2. Manager's manager, alright, his Skip, is out of office on vacay. This might explain my 3 levels up to scheduling this meeting. Okay. Update 3. Major reorg. Damn. Reorg will do it. Going on and manager getting let go. Oh, his manager got it. They have time to look for a role internally or else will be let go with good severance. Honestly stunned. My manager is really overqualified for his role and a very intelligent strategist. It's sadly a cold world and will have to work my ass off to be one of the top analysts on my new team to be ready for the next round. Lord. Okay, so they pulled the wool over our eyes. It wasn't this person, but his manager got let go. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I thought he was definitely getting it, but you know, someone was getting it. We just didn't know who. It's like a murder mystery. The person you think is gonna get murdered doesn't get murdered. It's actually the other person, and now you gotta figure out. I don't even know. But yeah, don't stress. He just wants your advice. Wills. How does that call it? It's weird to fire 2 people in the exact same meeting. There would be separate meetings, I reckon. Maybe your manager is getting fired. Alright, so actually a lot of people are calling it in the comment section. So we don't leave this hanging. Let's see. Just got an offer in this crazy market. Let's see what's going on with that one. Alright, just got an offer in this crazy market. After 4 long months looking, I got an offer. That's a happy dance. Alright. Finance manager, 7 years of experience, base 195K, stock 70K per year, no cliff, total comp 265K in Seattle. Congrats, bro. I'm happy for you. I'm happy. Yeah, job market is pretty cold right now. Yeah, I mean, this definitely isn't the time to lose your job. Yeah, I definitely think, you know, if you have something good that's paying the bills, keeping the lights on, just keep that for right now. It's pretty hard to find something out there. It's a cold world. So yeah, just stay steady where you're at. Like, we've been in such a boom in the tech industry for so long that, you know, to actually see like winter has finally come is, I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, it's like the first time in my career. Let's see this. What were some things that worked for you? Any guidance? Keep applying to jobs, definitely. Reach out to your network, message, and ask for referrals. I like that. Keep in touch with your former managers. You never know when you'll need a reference check. I like that one too. Keep applying to jobs. Keep applying to jobs. Definitely. I like keep applying to jobs. I think that's very important. You can't give up. You can't get a job if you stop looking for jobs. Yeah. Okay. What else do we have? Maybe. What's the best way to make some side money? I like this. I hope OnlyFans is on here. Let's see. My total base and bonus are 400K. It's nice. Additional 400K in RSUs that won't start to vest for another 8 months. Wait, what? Are you saying? No. You're saying he's getting 400K. Maybe that's over 4 years or something. Even then, that's pretty intense. Alright, amassed 30K in credit card debt. What the heck? Wife, kids, mortgage soak up almost all of my income, so debt relief would need to come from side hustle. Wait. You're making this much in like 400K plus another 400? What? Damn, man. What's the best side hustle vehicle? No, don't burn yourself out. A job, wife, and kids, mortgage is more than enough. Yeah, that is a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. Give perhaps good advice. Which one goes though is debt elimination. Also try to have an honest assessment response about how you end up with 30K credit card debt. I agree. Yeah, short-term goals should be finding where your money went. Yeah, and then just disappear. Yeah, you gotta figure out why you're spending it so high. I agree. I think spending is too high. Tell your wife and kids make 100K. I like this one. Yeah. OnlyFans. That's what I was thinking. Get on OnlyFans, bro. Alright, let's jump around a little bit. Maybe I'll try to look at some of the other pages. Looks like tech is a little dry right now. Okay, accept a job offer out of desperation. Let's see what this one is. Alright, I got laid off from IBM in May. I just accepted a job offer at a medium-large healthcare company to ease my unemployed anxiety. Going from full remote to 5 days a week in office. Nowhere near the same perks and benefits. Took a pay cut and doing database work when I have zero experience with databases. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, so I did say that the job market is hard right now. So I mean, he was between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, so he went from having work from home, working remotely full time, to completely in office, doesn't have the perks, and took a pay cut, and is doing something he doesn't even probably want. Man, the second the market turns, or the second he can find a new job, this guy's gonna be out of here. He's gonna be very unhappy more than likely too. Ideally, I want to get back into big tech again ASAP, so I'm continuing to grind on LeetCode, interview any other tips. I really don't want to fall back in a company and not apply myself like I did during my tenure at IBM. Okay, location. Yeah, where are you? New York City? What? All right, 115 for 6-year experience in New York City is crazy. That is beyond low. I don't know. Was he an engineer? Is my question. Because he was an engineer. That is crazy low. He said, when were you in big tech? IBM isn't that. Okay, Twitch, calm down. Oh my god. IBM is the future of most of the FANG companies. I mean, the future of them. I can see like Netflix and probably Facebook, yeah, Meta. I can see Netflix and Meta ending up like in an IBM kind of position where they're like relics of their former selves. But yeah, both companies right now are in an interesting position. I think Meta was recently able to like just skyrocket their stock price down from its like low after having a lot of layoffs. So they sacrificed the employees for the betterment of the company. Yeah, cold-blooded. And then Netflix, I'm pretty mad because Netflix, man, they blocked me. Like I was sharing my my account with my dad, and because we don't live at the same house, I can't access the Netflix account anymore. So Netflix, I hate you. How could you do this to me? How did you get a role working with database when you have zero experiences in that regard? It's probably not complicated, to be honest, the specific role. When you pay 100K, you have to compromise. Pretty much, yeah. Like they're expecting a genius in databases at 100K offer. Let's see. Let's click on this one. All right, this will be the last one, guys. Is it true? If you work for FANG for the last 8 years, you should have $1 million saved right now. Coworkers say if you maxed 401k with no match and have at least 50K yearly RSUs, you should be a millionaire by now. Is it really that easy? Can I reproduce the results next year? Let's see what people think. Yes. If you save 125K per year, you are a millionaire in 8 years. That is math. Don't need to be in FANG for it. FANG folks should be more than 3 mil. SWEs especially. You forget income taxes, big time. Starting salary 8 years ago was 250K for new grad, but sure. For a net income of 125 plus 30K living expenses, you need around 200, 210K gross income for tax. New grads were getting 210 right out of the gate a decade ago. 150K, how come I got a 95K offer then? Google L5 makes a little over 400K and can definitely say around 220K a year by living reasonably modest. Saving 220K out of 400K, I think this guy is just skipping some stuff. Like, bro, yeah, like taxes are huge. Can't say that's what I was thinking. Cisco says exactly what I was thinking. If you're making 400K, like a federal tax and state tax, you know, especially if you're living in California, which a lot of engineers do, being in the valley, that's where the valley is and things like that. Yeah, this guy's being very idealistic. They don't pay taxes, I guess. Yeah, so you get to save a lot of money, but you get arrested by the IRS. It's a good decision. There are people who only plan to make money in a high-cost living area for a couple of years and then leave for better quality of living. Not everyone is into a luxury apartment or luxury houses in the Bay Area. I don't see any problem for a single person in the mid-20s to rent a room for $100 a month, no matter his salary. You have the mindset of chasing lifestyle upgrades with pay increase, and you probably need to reflect on your financial habits. I did work for 8 years exactly this year and reached $1 million this month. I got low RSUs and welcome stock packages because I'm not technical. And so low RSUs and bonus appreciation reach 1 million. So the answer is yes. Awesome, man. Good for you. $1 million isn't enough to change your life anymore. Did for 3 years, I got $250K net stock out of it, didn't get any cash. Didn't cash any. So yes, I imagine with dual income, you achieve it much faster. For the purpose of living in a nice house, you as a single owner will compete against other dual owners when bidding on a house. So it is household net worth that really matters. Ours 1.3 million after working for only 4.5 years. So yeah, they're a single individual. I think. All right, so both partners in the relationship work, which pretty much doubles the income, or depending on if one person makes a lot more than the others, it's an additive effect. Whereas if you're just single and you're only working on your own, then yeah, you just you're not gonna you won't be able to compete against two people at the same time. Yeah, think about it. Like if you had to play basketball 1 versus 2, you think the team with 2 people are gonna beat the one singular person.